What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Today we have the finals from this past weekend's regional. We have Isaiah Brandon versus Alessandro. And for those who don't know, Alessandro is actually a content creator, iAcademy, been around for the game for a very, very long time. So I'm excited to see them in the finals, and also Isaiah Brandner in the finals as well. I don't think Isaiah has won a, is he right now? I don't think he's won a regionals. Don't quote me on that. I know for sure iAcademy definitely has won regionals. I don't think Isaiah has won a regional since he's aged up to Masters. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. That's true. And you can see Alessandro has won a regionals before. He's won Bristol. So it's going to be very interesting. I haven't seen who won. I've tried to keep the secret. I have no idea how this matchup goes. The only thing I know is I think it's Dragapult versus Control. iAcademy's been playing Control forever, so they are used to this. They know exactly what they're, how to play this, their deck and everything, and how to play against other decks. While people who play against iAcademy, they really don't know how to play against this matchup sometimes, because most people don't want to play test against Control. It's not a thing they want to see. It's not a thing they want to test against. Or you're like, I'm just going to lose to it, whatever. And that's where iAcademy pretty much thrives off of. He hopes his opponents, they don't know how to play this matchup, right? And I think that's the big selling point here with iAcademy's deck. I don't know what's in it, if it's a Snorlax build, or if it's some kind of wall build, or if it's some Pidgeotto X builds. And I'm not sure if Isaiah is playing Dusknoir, stuff like that. These are all things that definitely do change, because if Isaiah is playing a Dusknoir build, then that can do some damage and help take knockouts that way. But if he's playing this new straight up version of Dragapult where there's no Dusknoir, then I think it's a little bit harder for Isaiah to win. So that's the big thing here. We'll see how it kind of goes and see who wins. Of course, I want to... Oh, bridge shuffle your own opponent's deck? I hope he asks. That's okay. That's wild. I love this. I think what you're going to see, too, is something very interesting. You're going to see Isaiah be, super serious and super focused. You can see he's going to be, really, really, into the mood. And you can see Alexander probably, be more talkative, right? And kind of, more, I guess, having fun with it. And neither playstyle is incorrect or correct. It's just how people's personalities are, and so it's gonna be interesting to see how this kind of matchup kind of turns out. But we see, okay, so a Klefki. Oh wait, is it not Dragapult? I thought it was. It's Gardevoir. Oh man, I was way off. Okay, so it might be Gardevoir. And I think this actually does change up a lot. So yeah, I think it is Gardevoir. Okay, I thought it was Dragapult. See, I have no idea. So you see Ultra Ball here. Oh, plays Radiant Serena for heal. Got the Mimikyu start. Got the Ralts for Isaiah. So this matchup is going to be very interesting for Alessandro, because most of Isaiah's Pokemon, they can counter and play different things to kind of go about it that way. Oh, you have this, where I have this Pokemon that can do this, if it is a Gardevoir deck. But I thought for some reason they said it was a Dragapult, but I guess it's a Gardevoir deck? Interesting. Okay, so I heard wrong from before. I tried to watch a little snipping before, and I was like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to hear what they're talking about. So we've got the Rotom V, can help draw 3 cards. Playing, oh, look at those cool sleeves. Look at those sleeves there. I wish I learned I can know how to shuffle Japanese sleeves. I'm to be honest. I want to learn how to shuffle them really well, because every time I have them, I always mess them up real easily. They always seem to be messing up for me. We're gonna see Rotom just draw 3 here and just saying, you know what, Isaiah, I'm just gonna get set up here, get 3. Okay, so there we go. All right, got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so on Isaiah's turn, let's see what Isaiah does. So if this is Gardevoir, which I'm pretty sure it is, it's going to be interesting to see how... Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is Gardevoir. It is a Gardevoir-based deck. I really thought I heard them say it is not a Gardevoir deck. I thought I said Dragapult. Now, you can see Isaiah is playing the Munkidori course, which is very, very, very normal kind of thing. And we do see the Badoo and stuff. Okay, the Badoo can make it where, they can lock down iAcademy. And also, we're going to see 2 styles of checking price cards. We see Isaiah right now gonna fan out his different cards, take his time, look through everything. And we saw Alessandro when he was playing, he was just kind of like thinned through it, and he saw what he had priced. So definitely like this, I think it's like this new era of like old versus new school. We have Isaiah, he's got his like notebook out, he's taking notes right now. And did iCaterpie have a notebook? I don't think I saw one. I'm not sure on that part. I know some people, even the older generation of Pokemon players, they do have notebooks, and sometimes they do and don't. It kind of depends. But most of the time they look through their price cards differently than this new generation of Pokemon, where you see Isaiah once again looking through each one, seeing what's all priced. And I think this puts Alessandro in a better position if Isaiah eats up more time. I mean, I'm not sure. So we see Buddy Puffin grabbing one. We see second Buddy Puffin grabbing another. Maybe he doesn't put down Monkey Door because Alessandro could get it stuck in the active spot, maybe? And I think this is going to be hard for me as casting as well, too, because I don't know the ins and outs of Alessandro's deck. I don't know what's going to be, like, coming out. I don't know what's in there. I don't know the intricacies of these control decks. And most people don't, so we'll see what happens. But we do see Isaiah grab the Budew, and I think the Budew is going to be great here. He's going to be able to slow him down and kind of like take his time, find what he needs. You see Iona here going to disrupt Alessandro, going to say, you had a bunch of cards, now you only have 6. Good luck finding the pieces you need. And we do see an Iona of himself. I see an Arvin playing all these full art cards. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what else is in the hand. I can't say really. But we'll see probably this Raw's Retreat, sit in the Budew, and use Itchy Pollen for 10, and saying, hey, you can't play item cards here. And that could... Maybe that's like what we want to see here. Maybe that's what he wants to see here. So we see Pheasantipity come down. We do have a Luxray. And do we see... Well, what the heck does that do? Erica's something. Put the Monkey Door in the axe spot. Okay, so... Okay. Look at your opponent's hand. Put down a base Pokemon. Put on the bench and bring it to the axe spot. That's what it seems like. I imagine it's only one. I can't imagine if it's 2. So yeah, look at your opponent's hand. Put down a Pokemon. Okay, so we got the Monkey Door in the axe spot. Yeah, your opponent reveals their hand. You put a base Pokemon found there into your opponent's bench. If you put a Pokemon to the bench, in this way, switch to the active spot. Interesting. Okay. All right, so we got a Monkey Door online. We see a Curlia using Refinement. We see another Curlia going to use Refinement, discarding a Team Evolution. We discard another, so playing 2 Team Evolutions. Wow, okay. We'll see a Psychic Energy active. And what we could see, okay, so we see a Monkey Door Retreat, and we'll see another Itchy Pollen here, just trying to slow down this control deck. I think that's what we're going to see here. Oh, wow, got that thing too. Okay. I have no idea what these cards do. Okay, I know the Flute, like, looks at top cards or something like that, but we see an Arvin here. Let's see what this Arvin grabs. Going to grab an item and a tool card. We see got the Trolley. You can search for a bunch of base Pokemon, but it doesn't work right now because Voodoo's online. We do have a Forest Seal Stone, which will work because that is a tool card, not an item card. So Voodoo is not shutting down the Forest Seal Stone. Okay, so that's a big thing here. So Forest Seal Stone will not be shut down. I'm going to light shuffle here, and then we're going to see Isaiah also give a little shuffle here. We see a Luxray come online with a double turbo. We see a Forest Seal Stone to the Rotom, and we could see maybe this Luxray start attacking. I know it has like an attack. It does like 30, but minus 20 because of thing, and then like makes okay. Can't retreat. If you're a fighting pool, they need 1 retreat or something like that. 1 ready to retreat. And we see just 3 with the Rotom. Okay. I think it's like Calamity's Wasteland or something like that. I think it's what the name of the stadium card is. Yeah, there it is. Calamity's Wasteland. Yeah, non-fighting Pokemon have 1 more retreat cost. So gonna get a little hard to get this Budew out of the axe spot. You'll have to commit an energy to it. You can't Guard of War to it, of course, because it's not a psychic Pokemon. We do see a Vessel come online. Now, if Isaiah does play Radiant Greninja, you're definitely not going to see that being dropped because that can easily be trapped in the axe spot. And Alessandro definitely wants to see that. I keep wanting to see Caterpie, and I'm just going to see Caterpie going forward. Caterpie definitely wants to see a Radiant Greninja being dropped. That'd be really good for him. Just bring it to the active spot and get it stuck, right? And I imagine the Sereni is could be really good against this Budew, just be able to heal the 10 damage and stuff like that. Could be really nice in between turns. But we see Isaiah using the first Refinement, discarding a Psychic Energy, getting 2. We'll probably see a second refinement. Now, of course, Isaiah will have to worry about, discarding all the psychic energy and stuff like that. They could run out of resources. And you can see he's really not discarding them too much. He's discarding Pokemon that he doesn't want on the bench, which is very smart there. And other cards he doesn't need, like we saw the Team Evolutions and stuff like that. So we see we'll see. Yeah, all right, there we go. We're just taking it easy, just playing the weight game here. So Alessandro is going to draw a card and immediately use his ability to draw 3. We see a bunch of cards in Alessandro's hands. We see a refinement here, drawing 2 from Isaiah. Very quick turn from Caterpie, but I mean, when you really don't need to do anything, you're just waiting. You're just waiting. What else can you do here? We see going to see this card, a Psychic, drawing 2 with refinement, and now Isaiah does have a Dark Energy. He could commit the Dark Energy to Monkey Dory, and we could maybe spread the damage that way with the Monkey Dory. You can see he's debating it really hard here for some reason. I think I'm fine with touching a Dark Energy, unless he knows something. I don't know. Nope, just gonna do 10 damage. Just gonna bring that out. Like I said, I don't know this matchup, so I have no idea how it plays and all that kind of different fun stuff, right? We see a Pidgey come down. Got the Mist Energy too. Got to draw another 3 cards here. And now Isaiah's turn. Got the Tempting Trap Malball too. Okay. Alright, we'll see a refinement here, drawing 2. And at any point, Alessandro can use the Forest Hailstone to get any card out of their deck too. So that's a big thing here. We see another refinement, discarding a Curlia, drawing 2. Discarding, got a Cresselia, which I don't think you're going to put the Cresselia down. We do have Gardevoir, we do have an Ultra Ball. And let's see, so there's another Monkey Dory. So we could get double Monkey Dory online. I mean, I think I like the Monkey Dories having the Dark Energies and, stacking damage and start just sniping Pokemon. But maybe I'm crazy. I have no idea how this matchup goes. Isaiah definitely does it way better than I do, because I don't know how to play it. And you're going to see Isaiah just take his time here deciding what to do. And we'll probably just see the Itchy Pollen. Yep, just another Itchy Pollen doing. Okay, bringing 10 more damage. We do have a Counter Catcher. That's what Alessandro definitely wants to see. Is Counter Catcher, bring a Pokemon to the bench. The active gets stuck and stuff like that. Could be really nice. Yeah, you just look at the different boards, and it's very interesting. You see, Caterpie just has all these random Pokemon just kind of just sit here, right? They're kind of just ready to go. We do see a Milotic come in hand and something else. Well, Isaiah's he has his board, he has this kind of setup, but he's not really doing anything with it. We see a refinement discarding the Monkey Dory. Okay. Let's see. Isaiah's really, really nervous for some reason. He is definitely scared of this matchup. Maybe he knows he definitely knows something more than I do, right? I would just be hyper aggressive and start attacking. I have no idea. We see a Nest Ball discarding. We see the refinement discarding the Nest Ball, drawing 2. We see Screamtail in the hand. They could snipe with that if they want to, but they're not. We know Gardevoir is in the hand. Yeah, just another punch for 10. They just don't want to break this Itchy Pollen. So we see Silene here. It looks like double tails. Yeah. Definitely a double tails there. That's unfortunate. We'll see another 3 cards here. Okay. So on to Isaiah's turn. We are just playing this weird chess match, this weird setup kind of thing. And Isaiah, when he attacks, he's definitely going to play it with an Iono kind of combination, I feel like. See Ultra Ball discarding Counter Catcher and the Curlia saying, I'm not going to use that. A third Monkey Dory has hit the field. What the heck? Well, not hit the field, but has shown up. What the heck? Alright, Isaiah's looking through his deck. What is the plan here? What are we trying to do here? What are we doing? What are we going for? That's the big question. What are we doing? That's what I want to know. So we do have the Gardevoir, like I said. We can start using that. We have the Monkey Dories with Dark Energies. Isaiah just keeps looking through his prize cards. Not looking at Alessandro's discard pile. Okay. Caterpie really hasn't played anything. I'm going to look through his discard pile. So there's 3 Psychic Energies. There's a Monkey Dory. Touch of Dark Energy. So now we have double Adrena Brain that we could use. We do have the Screamtail. We're going to discard the Screamtail. Okay, see, I have no idea what's about to happen. I have no idea. There is a Gardevoir finally hitting the field. But we already touched with Dark Energy and Monkey Dory, so you can't get this Budew out of the active spot. But do you want to go, outside of this, you know? Artisan, get rid of that, so we can attack this turn. And an Iono. Like I said, I knew Isaiah wasn't going to attack unless he had an Iono. But even then, like... Oh, okay, what could happen here is we could see Isaiah put the energies on Gardevoir, double a Drainer Brain to knock out the Mimikyu, and then take another knockout going out of 4 prize cards. And I think that's what we're going to see here. So, if I take a guess. So, Artisan. Okay. For nothing. No Pokemon in there. So, just trying to go with the solo Gardevoir. Is what it seems like. And I guess Isaiah does have to be careful with his energies, because once they're committed, they're committed. Because, like, Alessandra's definitely not taking a knockout or anything. Unless, like, Isaiah just, like, brings up a Pokemon with, like, some kind of, like, pickup effect, you know? So see, there we go. Some Psychic using the thing. Yep. Going to move the damage onto the Pidgey. Alessandra knew what was happening, and then we see Itch Policy. There we go. Don't even have to tackle Gardevoir this turn. Yeah, very, very cool turn from Isaiah. So putting 3 on there, using double Monkey Dory, put the energies on the Pidgey, take a knockout on it. We do see Artisan. Artisan's going to find another Pidgey. And now the game has began. Like, it has begun. But, like, once again, like, once these energies come out, how does Isaiah get them back in the discard pile to reuse those Monkey Dories, right? That's the big question here. So we'll see how that kind of goes. There is a Feebas. So we're going to put Charm on Feebas, put down Pidgey, and say, hey, you know what? What do you want to go after, right? That's the big thing right here. So we see, Vesindipity. Most likely is what we just saw. We see Eerie. Gonna look through his hand and discard 2 item cards. It looks like, let's see. Ooh, yeah, here we go. So there is a Turo in hand, so he can maybe get rid of those. And get rid of the Earthen Vessel and Secret Box makes it where, like, there's less energies to be discarded. Very nice. And we maybe can see Luxray use his attack. But if you use the attack, then Bud will have 1 damage counter to mess with. But then you also can, like, discard the Turo. Yeah. I like that. So if you don't know Luxray, it looks at your opponent's hand, picks a card and discards it. Maybe it's a trainer card. Maybe it's a trainer card or something like that. Which supporter is a trainer card. So we now have the 10 damage play down with the Budew, but I don't know if that's, like, relevant at all. Because you can't knock out Pidgey and Feebas right now. Now, they do have a Vessel, and they could discard the Psychic Energies, but now Isaiah's in a situation of, like, what do I do with, like, all these energies, right? We know there's 1 Turo in the discard pile, and there's 2 Psychic Energies already in the discard pile as well. Okay. If Isaiah can... I don't know if Isaiah even plays Boss's Order. If Isaiah does play Boss Order, then he could, like, knock out Feebas, knock out Pidgey, and go down to 2. That's probably the best way. And we see that Caterpie does play a Blood Moon, so he can attack when he wants to, but there's no way they're knocking this Gardevoir. Gardevoir has so much HP. We see Curly discarding a Psychic, drawing 2, so now there's 2 or 3 in the discard pile. Looks like a Research and a Flutter Mane has come to the hand. Flutter Mane is definitely not useful at all. It could be a bad thing. It could get stuck on the bench, and I definitely don't think Isaiah wants to see that at all. And like I said, there's 2... Oh, so there is another Turo in hand, too. So we could Turo up the Gardevoir and go about it that way. And knock out probably the Pidgey, I imagine. The problem is... what does the Pidgey do? What does Milotic do? I have no idea. I don't know what any of these cards do. I know Pidgey can search for any card in their deck. I know that for sure. So you see Turo picking up the Gardevoir, maybe? No. Maybe not. So we see Isaiah taking 10 damage on the Rotom. Okay, Turo up the Budew. Okay, we're going for a Turo on the Budew. Send up the Gardevoir. We could take a knockout on this Luxray play. We see a second Gardevoir hit the field. We see retreat into the other Gardevoir. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just, like, cycle between 2 Gardevoirs. Go back and forth, back and forth. So this is actually a pretty good setup from Isaiah, because now you can put 2 energies on the Gardevoir, maybe 3, right? And then you can use a Monkey Dory, move the damage, knock out the Pidgey, and then swing into the. You can swing into the Luxray and like set up for a knockout. Oh, no, we're gonna put 20 on the active, and then you have 40 left over. What do you do with that? Just gonna swing. Don't leave the 40 on the Gardevoir. Actually, gonna leave it. They definitely only used one. Yeah, they only used one. But we do see a Milotic. We do see Heavy Ball. So now Caterpie is down 6-2. Isaiah's playing a pretty good game here. Got the two Gardevoirs to cycle between. Got the energy on the Monkey Dory. Got the Mawile. Okay. Put the Artisan. Now, this Mawile could get a Monkey Dory stuck in the active spot. But the thing here is that Isaiah can then use Monkey Dory's attack to confuse the Mawile. So, we'll see how that goes. A lot of weird chess pieces here. But Caterpie is definitely probably played this matchup a million times and knows exactly what to do in the situation, I imagine, right? Definitely knows what to do. So yeah, there's a Tiptic Traps. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. During your next turn, the defending Pokemon takes 90 more damage from attacks. So, but I don't think that's going to matter. I don't think we'll see that come down. And no, we're just going to see... Okay, no, there's the Pheasantipity. Okay. Has another Silene. We see an Ultra Ball. Do we see a rare candy in hand? Blood Moon's that useful at all? And I imagine we'll see... Do we have the rare candy? We know Pidgeot's in the deck. We've seen it. Counter Gain's in the hand, too. Okay, what can counter? There's a lot... So many pieces here. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm excited. Let's see. What does Ultra Ball grab him? Okay, grabs a Pidgeot. We have 4 Steel Stones, so that can guarantee the rare candy no matter what. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. I think we're seeing the V-Star for the 4 Steel Stone to grab the rare candy to Pidgeot. Pidgeot can then use his ability to search for any card in their deck. And then what do you do here if you're Caterpie? Like, well, how do you play this matchup now? There's a Milotic enhance. We could go into Milotic, but I have no idea what that card does. We'll have to figure it out together. It has some kind of ability. Is this where it can't be hurt by something? I imagine some kind of wall attack. We do have a Counter Gain, but I don't think Counter Gain is going to do anything. We've already used Pheasantipity. We'll use Pidgeot. Yep. Just Caterpie's taking one more time, see what's in the hand and stuff. Because Isaiah could knock out that Rotom next turn, and then that's game. Oh, there's a Defiance Vest. So you take less damage. Okay. Oh, I imagine he's grabbing Arben for 2 cards, and that's what's happening right now. Yeah, that's what we see here. Debating again. How many? Okay, look at how many Psychic in there. It looks like there's 2. So they can't retreat the Monkey Dory, which is like the scary part, right? That's the scary part. Yeah, what does Caterpie do here? So you see he has a Counter Gain. He's trying to decide what to do with his hand. I have no idea. So it could go for Boss Order. But then, like, the thing is, like, this Monkey Dory is definitely going to be able to attack or retreat next turn. So we see a Boss Order going in with the Pidgeot. See, he's debating. What do we do? Alright, this is crazy. This is taking a second for sure. Yeah, so grab Boss's Order. He doesn't have to show, but he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Gonna bring up the Monkey Dory, and like I said, we're probably gonna see the Mawile attack here, right? I'm gonna try to get this Monkey Dory stuck in the active spot. So we see the into the Mawile. We see the Counter Gain. We see Husuna Heavy Ball. We're gonna see what's in his 6 prize cards. We see Luminion. I think Luminion's probably the biggest thing here. There's another Pidgeot. Ooh, free retreat. Okay. Could do that to give free retreat to everybody. Free retreats in the Maw Wall will be the big thing here. So no Luminion. I'm going to opt to not grab the Luminion. I think Luminion is probably the best thing. Okay. Going to grab the Latios, whichever one it is. Definitely has Maw Wall. Definitely, I think you would have put down the Milotic. I definitely think you would have put down the Milotic. I don't know what it does, but I definitely think you would have put it down. No? Maybe not? Just so it doesn't get sniped. I think we just... Okay, so we just say Tip Trap here. Okay, just a Tip Trap. Alright, so on Isaiah's turn. Now, think about the Tip Trap. It doesn't do damage, so we can't see be picked up with a Professor Turo right now, but it can do damage to itself with Gardevoir. But Isaiah's already used 2 Turos. It'd be wild if we see a third one. And we do have 2 Psychics. So this is a big thing here, because Isaiah has 2 Psychics. He could put one on the Monkey Dory, one on the other Monkey Dory, but then like if he puts if Caterpie can bring up the other Gardevoir, then we are definitely in a weird situation. But then the Mawa is also confused. So there's a lot going on here. Because like I said, Isaiah can confuse the Mawwall, right? They can confuse it and do damage to it. It would be up to Caterpie to find a Turo and a counter catcher. Bring up the other Monkey Dory. They use the same thing again, and then you bring up the Gardevoir, and then hope it gets stuck in the axe spot forever. And like that's a lot of pieces, but I think that's how Caterpie wins this game. We do have the Thornton too, so we could. Thornton, I don't know what Thornton even does. You see Isaiah's like really struggling here. Because like I said, we can get the energy on the active and swing and confuse, right? We are thinking here. We are definitely thinking. And this is a 1.25 speed too. I'm not in regular 1 speed, I'm in 1.25 speed. So see the energy, yeah, there we go. So putting 2 damage on the Monkey Dory. We see Iono here. Okay, saying, you know what, Caterpie? Whatever's in your hands, I don't want you to have it. Interesting. Wow, that hand looks really bad. I don't see anything good in that hand. So we're going to see 60 here, and we're going to confuse the Mawa. Yep. And they should be confused. There we go. Yep. That's the big thing here, being confused. So we see the... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brings down the Ralts. And there's a Super Rod in there. Interesting. Okay. So Super Rod, 2 Stretchers. But, like, what do you do now if you're Caterpie? So you have the Stretcher, which I don't know what if the Stretcher does anything or not. Because this Mawa can just retreat. So could see the heal with the Radiant Serene. But like, what does that do? Are we going to see a Flip of Confusion here? That'd be wild. So healing 10, or healing, it heals 20. Whoa, I thought it was just 10. Okay. So we can Pidgeot here for any card in the deck. But, like, what do you do afterwards? That's the question. Because, like, you can counter catch or bring up the Monkey Dory or the Ralts, but you're confused. You can't counter catch her and, like, Penny or counter catch her or anything else like that, right? Because you only get 1 card with this. What do you do here? So they are going to grab the Penny. But, like, what does that buy you? You're in the same situation again. Isaiah just attacks with the Monkey Door again. And then I guess you're just... I don't know what kind of combination you're looking for. Also, Caterpie doesn't have to show what he gets every single time. I guess he's being nice like that for some reason. So... just checking resources. Put that up to the active. Palpaping and Dust too. Okay. Nah, I was like, why is the deck still out? But that's why. So we're going to Penny put those back in. Okay. So we're going to try to Penny loop for the Mawile. And you can, right? Because you're going to constantly... And I guess you're hoping to penny loop until you find a... You're penny looping until you find a counter catcher. Or if you find either one. If you find either one, then I think he wins the game here. Because then, like, Ross is only doing 10 damage. Oh, yeah. So now we're going to see the Tipney Trap. Alright. On to Isaiah's turn. So he's got one Psychic in the discard pile. Yo, what the heck? Yeah, so I see the pieces now. If once Caterpie hits Penny or Counter Catcher out of those two, I think he wins the game because he's going to Tip Trap that Ralts and break up the X spot and get it stuck. And Ralts can only do 10 damage, and the Serena just keeps healing it over and over again. Alright, we see the Artisan. Yeah, because Isaiah doesn't have any energies left in the deck, I'm pretty sure. Well, even then, like, you can't retreat it because, like, Tip Trap is happening. Yes, very nice, very nice. Hello, Zobra. Interesting. What's wrong, baby? Alright. So, yeah, I think what we do here is Isaiah's going to Mind Bend. Yeah, see, Mind Bend for 60. Going to confuse it. And there's a Pal Pad, okay, so the Pal Pad will help. We'll see the Pidgeot grab the Penny. Penny will go, be used again, pick it up. And so we have another Pal Pad too, which is great here. We'll see the Penny, yeah. There's the Penny being used. We have the other Pal Pad too, so that's going to buy us at least 3 turns of this Penny Loop kind of situation. Alright, so on Isaiah's turn. Isaiah's in the same boat again. We know there's a Pal Pad in the hand. And does Isaiah have another Iona? But even if the Iona's here, then that makes makes Caterpie have a better situation of hitting Pity plus Counter Catcher at the same time. Yeah. And there's no way Isaiah knows, like, Caterpie's, like, exact deck list. Like, does he know he plays 2 Pal Pad? I was like, when I saw the second one get top deck, I was like, what the heck? Alright, so we see the confusion. We see, my low deck. Okay, so we're going to go for Pidgeot for Penny. Where's it at? There's the Penny play. And then we're going to see... I think you still Pal Pad first. So you have the option of maybe top decking it, and then you have the Counter Catcher in the deck. I think, right? Yeah, I think there is a Pal Pad. So I think you Pal Pad first. Oh, so we're actually not going to use Pal Pad yet. We're going to save it. Okay. Interesting. Save the Pal Pad. And Isaiah's got to be thinking something is up. Like, if he, like, Isaiah's like, okay, so he's like, obviously if Caterpie hasn't scooped yet, then you think there's an out. Okay, so Arvin does not get it. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I saw Pal Pad. So now we're going to Pal Pad for the Penny. Penny put 2 Penny back. Use the Pidgeot to grab 1. And how many more Pal Pads are left in the deck? That's the big question here. So, we'll see the Pidgeot use it. Okay. We'll pick up the Mawile again. And once again, it's just going to come down to, can we find a Counter Catcher and Mawile play? Yep. And I'm going to use Penny. Put Pidgeot back in the X spot. Retreat it. Can Caterpie hit a Penny and a Counter Catcher at the same time? That's the big question here. And you might be thinking, why is he not going for Counter Catcher now? Well, that's because Isaiah has the Monkey Dories. And I think they can, like, take a knockout at the same time. Like, they can take a knockout the next turn. Okay, I have no... Oh, we Artisan to see what's left in the deck. That's what just happened. Okay. Looks like 4 cards left. Yeah, it looks like 4 left. Another 60. Okay. It's not what he wants to see. That is not what he wants to see at all. So if you're Caterpie here, what do you do now? So you could Penny again, but what do you do the turn after? That's the big question. What do you do after? Because he didn't find the pieces. He didn't find the counter catcher. He didn't find the penny. If he found either one of those, he would have been in a great spot. But he didn't. So now, if you're Caterpie here, what do? I think one thing that you could do is just go for this counter catcher play, bring up the Ralts, and just kind of finger crossed. Maybe. So we see a Pidgeot being used here. Okay. And, like, do you just go for this counter catcher play, even though you know it's going to get knocked out, but it can't retreat next turn? Well, you can't do that because then you can't attack, because then you're going for a confusion flip. That's the whole reason why you can't go for it, because if you go for that, yeah, that's the problem here. So you can go for counter catcher on the Ralts, but then you could be in trouble because you could flip tails and then the Ralts can retreat. And I think if that happens, then Isaiah definitely just wins. What do you do here? Yeah, not finding the counter catcher at all is like definitely like the problem here. Like not finding the counter catcher or the penny in these past couple turns is definitely the issue. If he would have found either one of those, he definitely secures the game. So we are going to go for penny here. But man, the penny is so scary. We're going to go for Silene. I'm going to go for penny. Ooh, so going for the Arven play. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So we're grabbing counter catcher, grabbing Defiance Vest. We're going to heal with the Serene. We're going to counter catcher and Tempting Trap and cross our fingers, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we're going to see... Okay. We're going to Lost Vacuum that. But then what happens now? Oh, so we're going for the flip here. Oh my goodness. And that's pretty much going to be game there. I'm pretty sure Isaiah has a way to win now. Right? I feel like there has to be a way Isaiah has game on game right now. Yeah, you can see they're discussing and everything else. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I think if Isaiah had game, he would have game. Should I stretch it for Screamtail? Retreat. Send up Screamtail. Yeah, there we go. So he put the damage on move the damage from a Monkey Door to the active. Yeah. So you move the damage from Monkey Door onto the thing, take a knockout, and then you Screamtail the bench if he bats for knockout. So, man, that's so unlucky for Caterpie. Played this really cool play, got lucky with the fluke, got the oh, did he just scoop? I think that's what just happened there. Yeah, I think Caterpie just scooped. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Because I don't think... So, what's happening now, for those who don't know what's happening... So, Isaiah just won his first regionals. Congratulations. That's why it's so emotional, stuff like that. But I think what happened is, Caterpie knows that he can't win a Game 2 and a Game 3. I think he has to win a Game 1 there. He has to win a Game 1. Yeah. That's the big thing here. Caterpie has to win Game 1, and that's what you see there. Yeah. So, congratulations, Isaiah. I think this is, like he said, his first regionals win. I could be very, very wrong. But yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, because if Caterpie had, a counter catcher play, I think he would have definitely won the game. Right? Wow. And then, we had to go to Game 2 and see how that one works out. And if Isaiah still won Game 2, then I think he still wins the set because I don't think there's a way Caterpie can win a Game 3. because Game 3 is on prizes if it goes to time. So, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Not finding the counter catcher or the penny at the same time. I mean, there's a lot of cards left in the Caterpie's deck, so like it was very unlikely. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I think Caterpie was like, yeah, I can't win. Like, so this flip here was really, really crucial, of course. So tells now he can't win. He's going to lose, and yeah, unfortunately, he's like, yeah, I can't win. I can't do it. So we see the Scream Tail come down. We see the retreat. We're going to see the Monkey Door come down, and then use the stuff. Do his thing, and yep. And the Caterpie's like, yeah, I can't win. So yeah, Caterpie realizes that he can't win. Tells him he gets the dub, and there we go. So there we go. Very, very cool. Jesper and Ross, yeah, congratulations to them too. Like commentating, that's pretty sick. I think it's, like I said, it's Isaiah's first win, so congratulations. That game was like I said, we're at 1.25 speed, so like leading like 50 plus minutes. So yeah. Man, I want to see Control win, but it's cool to see Isaiah get his first win. But yeah, guys, there we go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, guys.